Let me welcome you to the Hoover Show! Woo! Really, I still can't pronounce his name. Adorjàn, I believe that's his name. And yeah, what he's accomplished in his life is that he holds a passport of the Netherlands. So let him come up on the stage and flaunt his passport. And yeah, take over the evening.
Thank you, Russell. I mean, okay, guys. I'm from Holland. For anybody who doesn't know me. Anyone been to us?
Yeah.
Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Who?
We?
You've been to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
You have not been to Amsterdam. As opposed to the rest of you. You remember that time after when you woke up and you were thinking, what the fuck happened the last 2 weeks? Well, you have been to Amsterdam. Dutch is a funny language for Russian speakers. Who of you guys likes this show?
I do.
Okay, in Holland we would say, goeie show. That's Dutch for good show. I know a few languages, 7 or 9, depends if you count classical Greek and Latin. They're dead languages, but they're languages. I also speak Hungarian. Hungarian is funny, my mother is Hungarian. Who knows what the Hungarian word is for kiss?
No.
No. Who knows it? The Hungarian word for kiss. Pussy. So I have to be really careful when my mother calls. She knows Dutch, but usually we speak Hungarian. You know, I'm like in a business meeting, and I'm starting like, pussy, pussy. It's like, this kiss. So I have to be careful. But there's one better one. I have 2 boys, they are grown up now. They'll be 20 and 18 in January. And we were at my mother's place a year ago, 2 years ago, and I open the kitchen drawer and I take out the wooden spoon and ask my mother, Mom, what's this thing called again in Hungarian? And of course I knew it. My mother doesn't know English, and my boys were listening and they were, what's he up to? Why does he ask? What does it matter? And she says with a straight face, fuck her now. Which is Hungarian for wooden spoon. You can't make it up. Okay. Now, Ukraine is a great country. I love it here. But you have a problem. Ukrainians have a problem.
Only one?
You cannot, yeah, a few probably. You cannot really tell people from other races apart. For you guys, every Chinese looks exactly the same. I was actually watching a movie with Natasha yesterday, and Danny Glover played in it. And she was convinced it was Denzel Washington. So, there's another thing. You guys call all black people niggers.
This is not true. No.
No? How do you call them?
Black.
You call them niggers. Now, what's even worse, you also call Indian people niggers. Is that right, Sohan?
That's not true.
Where are you? Indian people. Have you been called niggers here in this country?
No,
never.
You do. But that's not good. Don't call Indian people niggers. It's wrong. It's not nice. You want to know why? Because they're coolies. Don't call coolies niggers. Come on, have some respect. Actually, the best Ukrainian is here tonight. That's Natasha. And why is she the best? I will marry her in December. Now, we were in Holland last May it was. We really had very good weather. It was like 25, 30 degrees. We spent like an afternoon on the beach in The Hague, my hometown, with my old buddy Franklin, who's black. But, and actually I knew it, I know the guy for like 12 years. It's his mother is black, but he's from one of our islands. We have a few islands in the Caribbean. Actually, forgot which one. But his father is Indian, not Indian. He's Native American. So I've known the guy for 12 years, and we were sitting in the sun, and he was actually turning red. A black guy turning red. I said, "What's happening to you?" "Yeah, you forgot." "Ah, really? Red skin. Really nice." But we were just sitting, the three of us. His girlfriend was joining us later. And Natasha was like, it was like, yeah, she saw black people, but it was actually literally the first time that she was really having contact, real human, interhuman contact with a black person. And she asked me, "Is his girlfriend also black?" She was joining us later. So I said, no, he's a fucking racist. He only dates white girls. And that's true. I've known him for 12 years. Only blondes. So in Holland, we have this politician, Geert Wilders. Who heard about him?
Yeah,
He's like bad Dutch.
far right.
You would think we're all good, but we're not all good. Even we have a few bad apples. So he's like the Dutch Swoboda. He's like against immigrants, and I mean, come on. But he had an interesting idea lately. He's a member of parliament, he has his own party, and he proposed a law, and it hasn't gone into vote yet. I don't think it will go through, but he proposed that from January 1, 2018, Arabs and black people can only marry each other. Not like black people marry black people. No, black people can only marry Arabs. Vice versa. You know why? He hopes that at least the next generation will be too lazy to blow us up. I think I just insulted half the world population in one joke. Now, let me be clear. I have a lot of Arab friends, Muslim friends. I love them. And they say a lot of bad stuff about Muslims. And some people say it's a peaceful religion. And I agree. I think actually it's the most peaceful religion. You know why? Because it's possible to meet a Muslim guy, and the next thing you know, there's a piece of you here, there's a piece of you there. Now, times are changing, really. And even for us, young people, it's like, for old people, it's difficult, you know. It's really going fast for them. Unfortunately, he passed away like 1.5 years ago. I had a neighbor, old guy. He was like in his 80s already. Pierre, in Holland, not here. Pierre, not really typical Dutch name, but that's the fun thing in Holland. In Holland, your name can be Pierre, it can be Wesley, it can be Ahmed, it can be Nwankwo. I'll get back to him, by the way. Nwankwo is a funny guy. So Pierre, a really nice guy, old guy, white hair, mustache. And it was like November probably, cold already. And I was getting to my car to get to the office. And I see him walking. He did his 30-45 minutes round every day to keep in shape. There was only one problem. His zipper was open. And I said, Mr. van Vollenhoven, which was his family name. I said, "Yes, how are you?" I said, "Your manhood is exposed." I said, "No." He said, no, that's okay. I'm not sure if that's okay. He said, "No, the thing is, my wife went out without a scarf yesterday, and this morning she had a stiff neck." That one has to be for you guys. Okay. Now, I promise you, I'll get back to Nwankwo. Nwankwo he's a guy from Nigeria. And I remember when he moved to Holland, like 15 years ago. Big guy. I mean, I'm not small myself, but he's like at least half a head taller than me and like 2 times wider. So, Luangpo. And a proud guy. And not just proud, big in every way. And I know because I played football with him a couple of times, you know. So like in the shower it was like... And this was in the early days of the internet, and he found an advertisement that there is actually a club for guys like this, or well-shaped guys. And he was like, I'm the president of this club. So, next weekend I meet him, and I was like, Marco, how are you? By the way, did you go to that club? I said, what's wrong? They didn't take you? Now, just tell me what happened. Well, I go to this street in the center of Amsterdam and I knock on the door. Yeah. Nobody. Ah, she left? No. I knock again. Okay. Yeah, somebody opened. Doorman. Okay, good. So they let you in? Yes, I say to the doorman, I'm your next president. And the doorman asked me, why? Till my knee. Okay, what next? Well, and then the doorman says, look, I am only the doorman. Okay. Humor is good. Making fun of other people is good. But remember one thing. If you make a joke, always be ready to take a joke. Or even better, make a joke about yourself. So I told you I'm from Holland. And the thing is, if you ever travel through Holland, especially by car, you cannot really notice. You go from one country to the other. So one moment you're in Belgium or in Germany, next moment you're in Holland. Maybe the road signs are a bit different, but it's all the same. We don't have border controls. How do you know, foolproof, that you arrived in Holland? No. Very simple. If the cows are prettier than the girls.